Hello lovely glad friends, how you're doing? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. If you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly join the family, subscribe to GLA'DIARY, know much more about life in Arab, whereby I bring to you everything pertaining to kadama, shagala, sharing of experience, making cooking video, and my lifestyle generally as in Nigeria, working in Oman as in-live Shagala house manager. Yeah, so guys, today I feel so down to share this story after finish watching Masibo Empire, because she was the one that brought this to my notice, and it's really sad. A lot of Shagala are single mother, some are not single mother but still have their kids, even with their husband consent. They were here to work because it's so easy, because Arab people are ready to sponsor lady to work for them rather than be a sponsorship for man, like I do says. But the situation that some mother will be here, and you can't be in two places at a time. That means for you to work in Gulf country as a mother, you have to leave your child behind, either for your husband to continue looking after them, or you take the kids to your own family. If you have mother, or you have a auntie or relative that is ready or willingly to look after your child, you surely do that, because you see her like, oh, this is amazing, thank you, you are helping me out. Some family cannot give you money, but they can render these happy ends. I'm once in a situation like this. That is why I want to talk about it, because this child story really touches me. How some people were so wicked to a child, just a little child. Like I said, I've once shared a little part of my story that I was raised by amazing auntie and uncle that I really appreciate them, and it pains me that they demise this world so fast that I was not able to do any single thing for them before they bid this world farewell. And it's really sad to me, to the extent that when I lost the people who raised me, I cried, I even fell sick. You can see it was the treatment and love that I received from these people makes me to feel this pain, that it's happened so fast. How could they leave me like that? In my own case, I'm not an orphan. Like I tell you, I see how my parents living, but when you have a family who are ready to look after a child, and when your family situation is not that good, but you still have supportive system, like supportive family member that you trust, you can actually say, why not? Go ahead, be with my uncle, be with my brother, be with my sister. But this orphan case is a little quite sad. Yeah, she's an orphan who actually live with her grandmother, because she has been with her from 2 weeks old, because after giving birth to her, the lady lost her own parents, so she was handed over to her grandma, and this her grandma is not doing this upbringing for free. According to the lady story, that the government were paying this grandma some fees to look after her and her elder sister who is with her, and this mama has never treated her and her sister in a nice way, that she hardly fed them, she hardly cared about their education, she hardly even see them like a child from her offspring, or like a gift that our own child left behind. So it was ill-treatment from childhood. So after undergoing series of pressure, this and that, the lady eventually gets pregnant, and the man who got her pregnant didn't decline that I'm the owner. So they settle in together, but life is not that easy or that funny for them, but they continue to be together in love and have 2 kids. So And when the opportunity arises for this lady to come over to Arab, because she came to Saudi Arabia to work and she was favored to meet a good family that treated and welcomed her. According to her, she had issue with her ribs, that she can't carry heavy something, and they accept the way she is with her health condition to work with them, and they are paying her salary on time. After hearing our story, and she said she received mercy and love from her boss in Saudi Arabia, but the hatred is within the family, the people she believed they are lovers, the people who surrounded her, and they did so bad to her. Yeah, so she left her kids with the grandma, and she's also spending a lot on the kid. When she got to Saudi, all her salary, she's sending it home so that the child won't lack anything. So far, she knew what it is, how her grandma is when it comes to money aspect. As a child that has been maltreated, she's an orphan, and her grandma didn't treat her well. Now she left her own babies. Someone, look at this story. Someone who has undergo pressure, maltreatment from her own grandma, and all because she secured a job, she still has to hand over her own kids, like two child, to that same mama. When I heard that, I was like, why? Even if the husband can't even look after our own children due to work, like due to struggling in their own country, I think they should look for something else to do. Like, it's really sad leaving a healthy two child, and you come back home meeting just one and just bury the second one. It's very, very sad. And because of this treatment receiving from one family to other, because of you send this money, how much you are spending, and all because of money issue, the children lack proper upbringing and treatment, that they have to be transferring the child from one place to another. All along, the father used to take the kids for a weekend stay, and the family was saying, because the father came to pick his own kid, it's better you just hold on to your kid. We are not ready to look after. So many things happened. I don't want to make this video too long. If you want to know details, you can go to watch Tales of Wanjiku, whereby you're going to understand how this hatred has been built for this orphan, and now later transferred to our own kids, because at the end of the day, the kids lost his life in the hands of the mother friend, a close friend that she can even call her own sister, according to her. And the child was so bully, like it was a bully thing to a small child. They bullied the child, beat him. I'm sorry, it's a son, because he has two sons. So I think I don't get myself after watching, listen to her story. It's sad, because I once had a colleague that left our country, Uganda, left two kids, also one girl and a boy, and all of a sudden, very early in the morning, she received a call that our child is so sick, and so sad to say that the child passed away. And when you listen to this story, and when I asked, because I later speak with her, what is the cause of this demise of this little boy, all of a sudden the child has been sick for some week, but they were just doing home treatment, all this, our old woman, they didn't take the child to the hospital on time. It was when it's getting so late that they are now taking the child, getting to the hospital, the child gave up to the ghost. And in this situation that we're talking about, the child that that just died in Uganda, this was treatment from also grandma, but in her own case, the grandma is still trying her best. She doesn't have this bad treatment from childhood, though she was a divorce. Yeah, she's already divorced, and her mom accepts the kids to be with her, and she's looking after the children in her own capacity. But where it goes wrong is when the kids are be sick, but they are doing self-medications, and at the end of the day they lost the child, and they now call the mother here in Oman. So you can see that this is a little bit similar story. What happened here in Oman, it's a colleague to me, and this other one, this present one, is a Saudi Arabia Shagala, and she's from Kenya. Now she received a call getting here to bury her own son. This is so sad. So I'm using this video to talk to you, my fellow Shagala, should in case you have a kid at home and your kids are being denied to communicate with you whenever you call, just know that something is going wrong. Why would they deny a mother? I think something similar to this story, I have shared it here, which is about a lady whereby they remove her body. Yeah, a body transplant illegally was done on her, but this is an harder story about that one. But look at small kids that are undergoing this prayer in the hands of family, friends, close relative. So don't trust anybody. Don't trust anybody. See, this money is the root of all different kind of problem we are facing in this world, as a lot of you are running up and down that, oh, I want to give my child a better future, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I'm doing this Shagala work all because of my kids. I want a brighter future for them. I know you are a mother. I know how it feels, how to see your child undergoing similar experience you have, but you want to change the story to a better one for your child, to make life easier for them. My people, if you know there's no people around you to trust your child with, don't embark on the journey of Shagala in a long distance. It's not only about Shagala. Don't embark on a journey that will take you so many years or long miles before you can rush back to your kid, that your kid cannot call you or you cannot see your kid on time. Don't take this offer up because you want to give your child a better future. And also, I can advise you to just take your child to orphanage home. Tell them not to give the child out. You'll be doing a little you can for the period of the time the child will spend there. It's better you hand over your child to an orphanage. I think this is better than handing over a child to the family member, your friends, that you have already have bad feelings, like bad relationship from the day one, but because you have no option, there's no alternative, you just hope that they won't do that to your kid, that they won't treat the child bad. Believing people so easily. Now the person that even killed this son, the child we are talking about, he already ran away. She ran away. They are still looking for her. I don't even know much more about that because she's yet to be found. It's very sad. Like, this is a very sad story. Like, very little boy, very little charming handsome boy, and they wasted the boy. I don't know what that little boy can do, that they just wasted his life. Please and please, all mother out there, before taking a hands of anybody who is going to render you help, like to look after a child, please and please be sure who you are handing your child over. Once again, it's better to use orphanage method to keep your child for security purpose and safety. Yeah, if you go to the orphanage, so far even the mother was an orphan, it's better you take that child to orphanage, sell them, not to give out your child. And ensure you are getting in touch with the orphanage you hand over your child that is looking after your child. It's still more better than this, because this lady already have a red sign, but she refused to understand, or I don't know, because according to her story, that grandma never treated her right from baby. Like, she has been suffering, looking after herself, doing housemaid, even in their country. When she was still there, she has been hustle for her living as a child. And you want to leave the country for good 2 years to work in Arab, and you are here leaving that same child to that mama. Even the mama doesn't have that much strength like she was when she raised you, to do the house chores, to clean the clothes, and even to prepare some food. So, what do you see? I'm not here to blame you, but it pains me with the way some people are treating their child. I'm a lucky child to live with people, and I receive a lot of love. But it pains me when I see those who have been deny love, but still make sure that their own kids pass through same person. That is a big mistake, big error some people were doing. Kindly stop it. Do not do same thing that has happened to you, to your own child. You think that, oh, they will also work through it the way I did. Actually, I passed through that same mama, that same grandma that treated me bad. I'm still alive. We all have different destiny and different story and different journey on this earth, but notwithstanding, mother, you have a lot to do. May the soul of this young boy rest in perfect peace. And please, work on justice on this case for this little boy called Daniel in Kenya. This is my little plead to the government over there to walk through and see through to this case, so that this boy will just won't die just like that. This is domestic violence and bullying case concerning the child demise. It pains me a lot when I was watching it. So sad. Guys, bye for this is going to be the end of this video. Please and please, let us be careful.